some rest?
I'm not too tired. We could probably rest in Parador.
How long would the trip to Farador take? Or Fardor, or whatever.
Fardor.
Well, here, you look into the bay, and you see something. You do have a canoe there, but when Chico fell out of it, you really dinged up the side there. It's kind of half sunk in the bay. And also, beyond that, you look past the water, the sea is pretty rough. It doesn't look like good.
Alright. I'm gonna punch down a tree to get its wood to start fixing the boat. Using my big fist elvenness. I rolled a 13.
Okay, so you punch the tree, and you were able to knock a little bit of bark off of it. So you have a piece of bark, maybe it's enough to patch the hole.
Maybe it is.
Do you want to put it on there, see if it it helps?
Let's see if it'll fit on the hole. I rolled an 18.
All right, I'll do that as an intelligence check. It does fit on the hole, and the boat is patched up.
You want to rest? You want to just go for it? Actually, if we rest, the sea might calm down.
Yes.
Let's just take a nap on the...
Go to Jimmy's house.
Okay, we're going to go to Jimmy's house, and we're going to sleep in his bed.
All right, so you go to Jimmy's house. You go inside. He really doesn't have a bed, per se, just a dirty floor. A dirty, blood-covered floor.
That'll work.
I mean, didn't expect much.
Maybe you take one of the slabs off.
Does he happen to have a pair of pants that I can change into?
I mean, he's still there. He just kind of left him there rotting.
Can I take his pants?
Here, well, wait, actually, you can't loot.
Why not?
Oh, wait, because he has big, meaty claws.
So he can't. It's not complicated to rip off someone's
Yo, you seen that button he's got? You gotta get the button off.
I'm gonna take off his pants and...
You can brute strength him off.
I don't want to destroy him.
I'm going to take Jimmy's pants off and put them on Grog. I rolled a 2. Fuck.
So you try your best, but that damn zipper's caught.
Can I? You know what? I'm gonna fucking brute strength him off. Why not? I rolled a 19, motherfucker.
So you rip his pants right off, and you fashion them into a kilt.
All right. Nice.
His pelvis is just shattered by the sheer force of you ripping off. And because of that, you get pelvis shards. Jimmy's pelvis shards in your inventory.
Let's sleep. We're just gonna sleep on the floor.
Yep.
Okay, so how long would you like to sleep? You can sleep. It's currently the afternoon. You can sleep until nightfall, morning, or the next day.
Until morning.
Yeah, let's sleep until morning.
All right, so you go to sleep. It starts to become nighttime as you drift off, and you hear a slight "ow" coming from Big Rat Bay in the middle of the night. But you fall asleep, and you wake up, and there really is no problem. You wake up, you're all nice and refreshed, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
I should have went and bought that wolf.
We should have. We were too tired.
All right. Let's see if we can boat.
Let's boat.
All right, so you both get into the boat, but you realize a problem. You both combined are too heavy for the boat.
Son of a bitch. Can we tear down Jimmy's house to make a bigger boat?
I'm gonna say no.
Fuck.
rolled a 14. How about now?
No, you can't tear down Jimmy's house. That's right, his dungeon master has stepped in.
Fuck.
So you look and you see, it's going to be impossible to get from Isolation Point to Fardor. You'll have to go a different way.
Okay. I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Sleep until night.
Mm.
And go fight that wolf.
Just fuck around till nighttime. Can we burn down Jimmy's house?
Yeah, if you can start a fire with that butter knife.
Let's do it. Let me do it.
Let me do it.
No.
Yeah, let Adam do it, because I would think, isn't that a dexterity thing?
Oh, okay.
Start the fire.
I rolled an 8.
Is that good?
I mean, my dexterity is a 17.
True. All right, so Chico gives you the butter knife, and you try really hard just to get that knife moving, and you start a fire in the house, and the house goes up in flames. Do you stay in the house?
No.
All right, so you get out of the house. So the house burns down. Do you sit and watch it burn down, or you just leave like badasses?
Let's stay for a little bit.
You want to try and cook your human meat?
Oh, can I cook the meat over the fire?
Okay, I'm gonna break a branch off a tree to use as a stick to roast our meat.
All right, strength it.
Got a 4, and my strength is a 16.
All right, so you take a nice good branch off the tree, a real sturdy one, good for putting meat on to cook.
There you go.
Chico, use your intelligence to cook it.
17.
All right, so how much human meat do you have? You have 3. So you cook them all, and you have 3 cooked human meat. They each heal 1 health.
Cool.
The fire engulfs the entire shack, and it basically burns down to the ground. But you do find 2 more pieces of cooked human meat that survived the blaze. I can see Adam being left hanging. So the shack is burned down. That was a good ordeal. It's it's middle of the day now.
Okay. Where the fuck are we gonna sleep now?
Bro, we were just fucking going to kill that wolf.
Okay, you wanna fight?
No. I don't want to hurt you, bro.
Well, do you want a suggestion of what you could do?
Yeah.
You can't sleep over here. You could go through Big Rat Bay, which would make it afternoon, and then maybe do some stuff in town, and then go back, and it would be nighttime.
Alright.
Plus, you get to grind a little bit more.
Wait, can we go... Do we have to go through Big Rat Bay to Isolation Point, or can we just go to Big Rat Bay to go to Big Rat Bay?
You can go to Big Rat Bay to go to Big Rat Bay.
Okay, let's just go back to town then.
Basically, if it has a name on it on this map, it's a separate location you can go to.
Okay, so let's go back to town, and we can ask people about the legendary creatures while we're there.
Yeah.
Alright, back to town we go.
All right, so to get back to town, you have to go through Big Rat Bay.
Look at this picture first. Okay, let's go.
Okay, so do you get an encounter on the first time? No.
Okay.
Encounter on the second time? No. Encounter on the third time? No. Encounter on the fourth? Yes. Okay, so on the 4th time through, you face a big rat and 2 small rats.
Stab the big rat. Fuck the rats. Got a 10.
All right, knocks it down 1, and it has poison.
Smack that big rat.
No, smack it.
19.
It's down the 1. So rat 1 attacks. Failed. Rat 2 attacks. Failed. Big rat attacks. Failed. Big rat is dead.
Sweet.
Swing at the little rat.
got a 2.
Missed.
I'm gonna
Missed.
stab a rat with an 18.
Okay, it's down 1. Rat 1 attacks. Fails. Rat 2 attacks. Hits. Who does he hit? Hits Chico for 1.
Tank.
Rat 1 is dead.
I'm gonna shoot the other rat with a 16.
Okay, down 1. Chico?
Killed it.
Killed it. Because Chico killed it, that you guys get gold. You get 2 gold.
Sweet.
Alright, and the last encounter doesn't happen.
We're not so good with people. We're a good team. Jimmy's house is
You're good at fighting terrible at intimidating people in a tavern. Alright, so now you're back in town. You can go to the general store, the tavern, the weapon shop, the docks, or make your way to the Forest of Screams.
Let's go to tavern. It might
See if
not
they know anything about these creatures.
Alright, so it's the afternoon. Everything's kind of in full swing. You got all your roughest, toughest sailors in the bar. They're being real rowdy and partying, playing pool, and throwing darts and chugging drinks and getting in the skirmishes. The big bosomed lady is still there, talking to a group of gentlemen. The bartender is there. He's in full swing. A waitress is going around serving tables. It's a real ruckus. The jukebox is playing sea shanties.
Alright, I'm gonna go up to the barkeep and ask him if he knows anything about the legendary creatures.
Alright, so you go up to him and you ask him about the legendary creatures, and he says, if you want to know about the legendary creatures, you'll have to talk to Big Pete over there. And he points to a man over there, this real tough, orcish looking fella. He's got a do-rag on, and he's got 2 gold pointy teeth coming up from his lower jaw. He's got a big sleeve of tattoos, and he's talking to the big bosomed woman, and telling her yarns of his tales at sea. Chico?
Well, I'm gonna go up to him because I'm an orc. And be like, do you know anything about these legendary creatures?
Right, nothing fancy, just asking him this question straight up.
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea to try anything fancy.
Last time you tried, you pissed yourself.
Don't piss yourself. Grog.
I'm trying to imagine this situation just in real life. Is you two walking into a bar, Chico trying to rouse up the crowd, and just pisses himself right there. So he asks Big Pete about the legendary creatures, and he said, yeah, they come out at night. There's a legendary creature in each of the transition places. There are 5 in total.
Okay.
And killing them all will net you a sweet reward.
What is this sweet reward?
But that wouldn't be any fun now, would it?
You're a dick.
Come back to me with the pelt of the 5, and I'll give you something great.
Okay. I want to play some pool, hustle some people out of money.
Yeah.
Let's play some pool.
All right, so you go over there. There's currently a game going on between 2 gentlemen. This, real beefy, shirtless guy that looks like he comes from the Far East. He has hair. He's bald, but he has a tiny little ponytail in the back and a Fu Manchu. And he's facing off against this, this pirate-looking fella with a peg leg. Pirate-looking fella, he's just shooting garbage, and he ends up losing. So the Fu Manchu guy, he goes around and says, "Who's next to challenge the almighty Poe?"
I'm gonna put down 10 gold and be like, me, motherfucker. Let's go.
Charisma that, if you want to say